So what we're gonna make today is one of your recipes is the sauteed chicken hunter stock, okay, which is just mushrooms, tomatoes, shallots, garlic, okay, that's gonna be with the chicken stock, okay? And then we're gonna do sauteed potato and sauteed green beans with it, okay? So I'm gonna just get rid of my mise en place right away, okay? So I'm gonna take my mushroom, cut my mushroom in half, and I'm just gonna make thin slices of mushroom. Okay. For my tomato, we're gonna do something that's called concasse. Concasse means you're gonna remove the back portion of it, which is the stem, and we're gonna put an X on the top, okay? And then we're gonna just drop this into some boiling water, all right, just for a minute or two, till the skin starts to release, okay? So I have a ice water bath, which is going to shock it, okay? I have a slotted spoon, which is for me to be able to get it out of there, okay? All right, but you're gonna be able to see the skin start to pull away. I don't really wanna cook the tomato right now. I'm just releasing the skin, okay? So the skin should be able to pull off pretty easily when I'm done with this, okay? So it should just take, you know, like I said, a minute or two. You want to make sure you have enough water to cover the tomato, and you want to make sure that your water is boiling, okay? Okay. All right, I'm going to drop this into my ice water bath to just cool it down and shock it, right? Stop the cooking, right? Okay. And then what I'm going to do is, see, the skin should just kind of easily peel off of the tomato. Okay? Should just be able to take and peel off the skin. It shouldn't be a struggle, okay? And the tomato shouldn't be mushy, okay? All right? Then I'm going to take and I'm going to quarter the tomato. All right. If these tomatoes were really nice, I would just squeeze the seed out. But since it's not summer quite yet, they're not really, really nice. See how they're kind of white? I'm just going to take and I'm going to scoop out that portion of the tomato. Okay. Kind of take my knife. Just kind of scoop that part out. All right. And then see if there's any extra seeds. Just kind of come by. Take them out, okay? All right, make sure I'm cleaning my cutting board up. All right. Cleaning my station as I go, all right? Now you're just going to basically take, and concasse is just kind of a rough chop. So you're just going to take your tomatoes and you're just kind of cutting them into slices. Okay. And you're going to take your slices and dice them. Okay. Drop my tomato into a little container here. Okay. Now let me just take a towel again. Make sure I'm wiping my board. Wiping my knife. Okay, we don't have to wash because why? What is the reason? Why don't we have to wash the cutting board right now?
It's chemicals.
Well, the sanitation, right? But we're not dealing with proteins, right? So there's no cross-contamination, okay? Next, I'm gonna take my shallot, which is just basically a baby little onion, okay? And I'm just going to take, bless you, and I'm going to mince up my shallot. And I just want to mince, as remember, real like kind of small little pieces. So I'm just going to keep coming back and forth, bringing the product back together. I'm just very kind of small dice. Okay. You can use a bench scraper, kind of take your product, all right? And then we can kind of take and slide it into our container, all right? Trying to keep our station as clean as we can as we go, right? Okay. The key is the cleaner we work, the less mess we have to make, the less we have to clean up, right? Okay. I'm gonna get my green beans actually ready. So the good news is, Chef pretty much bought green beans that have already been picked and snipped for the most part. A few of them might have a little bit of an edge that you want to kind of take off, all right? But other than that, if there's no kind of like edge, or if any of them look like kind of dead or you know, dirty, you know, like, or they're just odd shaped, you might not want to use them, okay? So I'm going to take my green beans and I'm going to do something called blanching, okay? So I'm going to bring them over to my hot water again.